Hey everybody, it's Frankie, your Universe United Mrs. 2025. Before we start, please make sure you like and subscribe so that way you can continue to get all this amazing, great pageant content. So, if you watched the last episode, which is not necessary to know what we're talking about right now, I told you today we're going to talk about social media and your role in doing that when it comes to pageant titles or anything like that, or if you're prepping and getting ready for a pageant. So, as we know, social media is not necessarily a new wave. It's been around for a while. I know I've been on social media for like over 20 years, not to tell my age or anything like that, but it's been here for a while and it looks like it's going to be here to stay. So, social media is a great way to open yourself up to the broader world, state, all the things, right? Where people can get to know you a little bit better. And then you get to share the things that you want people to know about you. So, a lot of systems, are going to want you to maintain some type of social media page. So, like, for example, my pageant system requires me to maintain an Instagram page and a Facebook page. For me, in order to make things simple, I just share the same content on both pages. So if you follow my Facebook page, my Instagram page content mirrors, they mirror each other. I know that I have different amounts of followers on my Facebook page. I have like just a little over 900 on my Facebook, while my Instagram I have about 200 and something. And I do understand people have different preferences and how they follow whatever. But there's so many different ones. You have Snapchat, you have Twitter or X now, you have TikTok, like all these different things. But luckily for me, my pageant system only requires me to update my two. In addition to my pageantry social media pages, I also maintain a business page. I maintain a personal pageantry page, which is what I would use if I was representing like a state level title and I wasn't like a current national title holder. And then I also have my personal pages as well. So I have a lot of social media that I update often. But things that work for me is using tools like the scheduling tool. I leverage ChatGPT that helps me take my idea and then expand upon it. I also use it to assist me with writing my context, helping me develop my hashtags and things like that, because I'm very busy. I am a Army soldier. I've been serving for 17 years. So I do have a full 9 to 5. I'm also a mother and I'm also a wife. So like I have a lot going on. And I also just told you I have to maintain 4 separate pages and ensure that my content between my pageant page, my personal pageant page, my business page, and my personal page differ in content just to keep people interested in what I'm doing. So what I like to do to help me, keep everything in line is I like to use the scheduling tools in the different social media apps. When it comes to Facebook and Instagram, they are both owned by Meta. So you can link those two pages together. So if you are planning on sharing the same content from your Facebook platform to your Instagram platform, you can link those, where that way you would just go into your Instagram and then it can share on the other social media page, which would be your Facebook page. You can also have it linked so that way when you share whatever content it is, it will also develop a story for you as well, because that's a whole nother thing when it comes to stories versus reels versus carousels versus, all the things. So you want to ensure that you're diversifying between those different types to help you with your engagement. You can also use your hashtags to help with engagement. You used to be able to hashtag like crazy on Instagram. Instagram has limited you to 5 hashtags now. And I want to say they said the purpose of that was to make sure that you weren't just flooding, certain topics or whatever. So it forces you to really hone into like who your target market is and that you're speaking to your target market. Here's my warning right now. I am, or like my, my, what do they call it? Like, it's not a warning, but it's like, I am not a professional content creator by no means. Like, I'm not up here with 100 million followers. I don't get paid. This is just someone who has picked it up because she has a requirement to for her title, and just something I enjoy to do, like sharing things with people who follow me. So I'm just giving you my personal opinions, but there's definitely classes you can go to, free things you can find on YouTube. And I'm sure all the time in your feeds, you're always seeing some type of content creator who can tell you that they started a page yesterday and now they have 100,000 followers and they went viral and all the things. I would love to go viral, but I'm trying to grow my page organically. And sometimes it is very slow and it can be very frustrating because you really take a lot of time and you sit, you take photos. Like in my phone right now, I probably have over 10, not probably, I do. I have over 10,000 videos, photos slash videos where I'm always collecting content. And then then I sit and I use different apps like Scroll or Edits or CapCut. And it helps me with the template so that all I have to do is plug and play, and it'll create me a reel or create me a carousel. So like just allow don't be too hard on yourself thinking you have to create everything from scratch. Use some of these tools, and these are all free. Like you don't have to pay for any of these tools. I mean, even with this cast that I'm doing right now, as you can see, I'm using StreamYard, and this is the free service. I'm really liking it so far. It's very easy. And taking these videos and then uploading them to YouTube and then sharing my YouTube through my other social media platforms and continue to gain following and kind of just see where this leads. It's been very exciting. I've just been learning as I'm going. I have really enjoyed sharing my life through my photos and my videos and my reels. It's very pleasing when people come to you or they make comments and just tell you how proud they are of you, because I don't live close to family, so a lot of times my family is looking at my social media and that's how they're able to keep up with me. Or people just sometimes need a little bit of motivation, so when they see me getting up every morning between 4:30 and 5 and going to the gym, it motivates them to want to do the same thing. Or even just with what I'm doing right now, sharing my experiences, I pray that someone sees this and they learn a lesson, or get some motivation that they didn't even know they needed. So I have really enjoyed opening myself up through social media, through everybody that I've worked with, or even when you meet somebody, being able to like, oh, let me follow you on social media, just those things. And also using the social media as a platform to recruit, because that is another thing that your pageant system wants you to do as well. They want you to recruit. They may not tell you that, but it is an underlying circumstance or thing that they expect you to do, because they want to and continue to grow the system, which leads me to my next topic. We can talk about recruitment and how to bring people into a pageant system, and selling them on why they should come to your system versus the bagillion other systems that there are out here in the world. But I enjoyed talking to you today, and I look forward to seeing you again. Bye. See ya.